he is unable to carry. That's the whole issue. Then I don't want any incident to happen that would damage public. That's all. It's not, we are not on say he has to do it or he has to do it. A person who is fit enough should do it.
3 years I have carried the karga earlier.
No, that's all right. That's over.
But now they cannot say that I am unable to carry because I have done it 3 years, three times.
When?
Which years?
2023 ಅಲ್ಲಿ
2023
23.
23 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. The same Ramesh has carried the karga.
ಯಾವಾಗ ರಮೇಶ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು?
16, 18 and 23.
16, 18 and 23.
23.
23 ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು?
23 ಅಲ್ಲಿ he is unable to my lord the report submitted in page number 7.
That's the problem. See,
ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್
ಆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪರ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೀಗ then tomorrow something happens, who is responsible?
ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, what the court has held is earlier, because this has come about with about a 20-year, 10-year, 15-year history.
No, I've heard him completely.
And earlier I have been declared as the hereditary archak in a suit filed by the committee members. That is Arjunappa. Once I have been declared as a hereditary archak by a civil court in its findings, still this Chandrappa, the so-called Chandrappa whom they represent, he tried to get the rotation, he tried to get the kargaship, the carrying power. The Tahsildars and the entire setup favored him for 2 or 3 times, few times. Let us say a few times. Then, my lord, what happened? In the intervening period, the matter reached the division bench.
No, I have heard him completely. I have seen all those orders.
But I'm just
the only thing is whether he's fit enough to carry karaga. That's all.
Then, Lord, the hereditary archakship must flow from Arjunappa to Ramesh. Manoj Kumar is there.
No, he is not married, I believe.
Married in the
married.
No, he is not married and he is unable. He cannot carry karaga. That is the ritual, sir. What is this?
Rituals, it is one of the conditions.
What Tahsildar is doing is, Tahsildar against us, he is setting up every obstacle to prevent us from carrying the
somebody let someone carry karaga peacefully. We will resolve this issue for the next time by the next time karaga comes about.
7 times this arrangement has been made at the last minute. 7 times.
Why do you come in the last moment?
And for 7 times again.
No, this is a 2022 matter connected.
All these 19 matter is also there.
No, adella ide. Adike we will decide ee karaga yara carry ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮಾಡಲಿ. Next year inda will streamline everything.
Can I just take your lordships to the last judgment of division bench of this?
I have seen
approved by the Supreme Court.
Definitely I have seen.
Kindly see that judgment.
Come to page 155, last paragraph, paragraph 7.
Within the parameters of that judgment.
Correct, and that is affirmed by Supreme Court also.
Affirmed by Supreme Court. In the circumstances.
No, I have seen this order. Judgment. Read it over and over again.
153, Lord, internal page 6 last.
Adu odide.
Merely because adondu tamak torsbidu. Kindly see internal page 6. Merely because
this ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಕರಗ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ವೇಗ್. ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಲಿಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಎಂಡ್. ದಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಲಿಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಎವ್ರಿ ಇಯರ್ ಲಿಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು.
Kindly see page number 7 of the order.
Page number 7 of the order.
6. The last line in 6 block.
Which page?
Lines.
Page number 7.
153.
Now order.
Now order.
Alla, idu one ಓದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಾರನ್ನ. I'll just take the lordships. Merely because on an earlier occasion in the year 2009, Chandrappa was permitted to carry the karga cannot be a ground for the Tahsildar to allow him to carry out the karga if the appellant is an hereditary archak and appellant too is his son. In the said earlier round of litigation, it is already decided there cannot be a bar for any person to carry a karga if he is gainfully employed elsewhere. But this court cannot forget that during the relevant period, certain rituals have to be observed and so and so, so and so. So therefore, parameters were drawn in this judgment, saying that hereditary archak is the only person who can be granted. There can be no window for any other person to get it.
Who is this Chandrappa?
Chandrappa is a total outsider. He came masquerading as a committee member earlier. And earlier in 2009, a committee instituted the suit saying this whole thing must be given to the committee to manage. The committee was
now he has whoever ritual is yavat karga iradu
12th tarik. Now Lord, kindly see the 2000 after this division bench order, I succeed in the Supreme Court also.
Correct.
So that entire success and what I have achieved in the judgments is taken away by a Tahsildar. Kindly see
where is that Tahsildar's order?
That Tahsildar's order is 2000 page number annexure A order. Page 167. Page number 27. First of the order after the Supreme Court. He virtually overrules the Supreme Court order, blood, by citing it.
167.
Alla, 23.
27.
Before 27, kindly see 21, blood. 21. 21 nalli,
Bharat's judgment na ಈ ತರ interpret
21 nalli, he refers to materials 1 to 9, where Supreme Court order is mentioned,
All
High Court
right.
order in RSA is mentioned,
All right,
yes, and the division bench judgment is mentioned.
all right.
Now, Lord, in the meantime, then he considers each one of them, all these 9 materials, at page 23,
All right.
and extracts the division bench, culls out the division bench opinion, I mean the final judgment. Then para 13, page 24, column 6, Lord, page 24, column 6. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸರ್ವೋಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯವು SLP ಅನ್ನು ವಜಾಗೊಳಿಸಿರುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, then he considers by himself what is an hereditary archak and hereditary office. Para 13. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಹಿಂದೂ ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಧರ್ಮದಾಯ ದತ್ತಿಗಳ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಸೋಂಟು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ದೇವಾಲಯಗಳ ಅರ್ಚಕರುಗಳನ್ನು ಅನುವಂಶಿತ ಆಧಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನೇಮಕಾತಿ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯಾನ ನೀಡುವ ಇದು ಕಲಂಗಳ ವಿವರ. Then after all this, he comes to the order.
He holds that Ramesh is not the archak.
Then Lord, ಆದೇಶ. ಆದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂಲ ವೈನಿಕುಲ ಸೇವಾ ಸಂಘ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಬಿನ್ ಲೇಟ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣಪ್ಪ, ಶ್ರೀ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಬಿನ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕಮುನಿಯಪ್ಪ, ಶ್ರೀ ಮುನ್ರಾಜು ಬಿನ್ ಸೋಂಟು ಇವುಗಳು ಅನುವಂಶಿಕ ಅರ್ಚಕತನದ ಹಕ್ಕನ್ನು ಕೋರದೇ ಇರುವುದರಿಂದ ಇವುಗಳನ್ನು ಪರಿಗಣನೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಶ್ರೀ ಎ ರಮೇಶ್ ಬಿನ್ ಪೂಜಾರಿ ಅರ್ಜುನಪ್ಪ ಮತ್ತು ಚಂದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಬಿನ್ ರಾಜಪ್ಪ ರವರುಗಳು
Now,
ಉತ್ತರಾಧಿಕಾರದ
who are the hereditary archaks here?
hereditary archak is Arjunappa only, who's been declared in the 2009 suit.
So,
Arjunappa's son is Ramesh. A. Ramesh.
Ramesh and ಅಣ್ಣನ ಮಗ
Ramesh, who carried karaga on 16, in 16, 18 and 23.
23, yes. Now, Lord,
So 17, 19 ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
17, 19 ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಇವರು ಈ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಚಂದ್ರಪ್ಪನ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
ಯಾಕೆ?
rotation
ಇದೆ
Why did you keep quiet?
illegal basis.
Why did you keep quiet?
That is why it culminated in Justice K.L. Manjunath's order.
No, no, no. Not
Justice
that.
Arade, rotation
Then Lord Justice Arade
Correct.
struck it down.
That is there.
Rotation basis,
Page
when they gave it a rotation
167.
basis. Yes, 167.
Yes.
Justice Arade's order struck it down and said Tahsildar must go ahead with a
ಅಲ್ಲ,
fresh
both
order.
the archer cannot be taken away, impugned order suffers from vice application of. ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನೋ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಆರಾಧೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಯ್ತು?
Arade ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ annexure A.
Annexure?
A, which I'm reading now. Continuously they've been flouting the Supreme Court judgment, Justice Division Bench judgment and Justice Arade's order.
annexure relying upon annexure A.
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಪೆಟಿಷನರ್ಸ್? ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು?
Manjunath Venkatesh,
Committee.
committee. So they have all been rejected, Lord.
We have
Now,
no grievance.
we have no.
ಈಗ
grievance.
now
Ah,
you had appeared for some parties here in justice
Yes.
before Justice Aradhe.
Yes,
Now ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ Ramesh is a respondent, Chandrappa is also a respondent.
yes.
Whose petition was this?
Lord, this petition before Justice Arade, Lord.
Correct.
Yes, once.
ಆರಾಧನೆ ಮುಂದೆ ನಾವೇ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು ಸರ್. ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪರವಾಗಿ
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೀವು? ರಮೇಶ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಚಂದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? Where is Ramesh?
ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Where is Arjunappa? Where is Ramesh?
ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ sir. Next.
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಪೇಜ್ 160.
160.
ನೂರ
60. Ramesh, son of Pujari Arjuna.
rotation basis.
You are also one of the.
Yes, yes.
rotation basis order na challenge.
All right.
Rotation basis.
Chandrappa is a party to all this.
Chandrappa is a party.
This is not challenged?
This is not challenge.
In
This is not challenge.
this is not challenged. This has attained final.
All right.
Or a
Now, Lord, here now kindly see that reasoning at page 27, Lord, which flouts the directions of Justice Arade and the Supreme Court and Division Bench. ಅದೊಂದು ತೋರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
No, I only want to know about his fitness.
Fitness he is
Public ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Fitness is.
I was ready to pass an order, but Nandish told me that
Yes.
he is obese and is unable to carry
Lord,
karaga.
this is a story created by them. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
No, ನನ್ಗೆ whether it is there or not, that I am not there.
Yes,
But no, I am not, see,
Perfectly
carrying karaga, yes, is a task.
yes,
So one should be fit to carry it.
yes.
That's all.
Yes.
Your rights I have seen, only because of that I put it off.
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ 2023 order?
ಅದೇ 18, 16, 18, 23.
ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
Maybe.
25. Is unfit ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ತೋರಿಸಿ.
ನೀವ್ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್?
Because I am appearing for the fourth respondent, fifth respondent in this matter.
Respondent.
Yes, he is in the same lineage.
All right.
Because I am saying he is in the same lineage. Now, there is a civil suit which decides It's a post of hereditary accession. Only the hereditary accession.
No, all that I am convinced except about the health of this Ramesh or whoever it.
Now, the law has progressed to an extent that if any member of the family in the hereditary accession, if he is not capable.
Correct, the other man is not married antala.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ರಮೇಶ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ?
Non-marriage is so a criteria.
What he is saying?
That's what he.
Where do you dispel that? Tell me.
That's what I'm submitting.
No, it's not the criteria ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಕೊಡಿ.
But it is the criteria, it is something which
My
is
lord,
shown
the
because I cannot be disqualified on the basis of an unprescribed criteria.
Coordinate bench of this honorable court, my lord.
Where?
My lord, I have already passed that judgment, my lord. ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ?
ಯಾವ್ದು ಕೊಡಿ ಅದು?
Person law requires to be established. It is not that they actually make a statement and it stands established.
This has been, but in the recent order,
Where, one ನಿಮಿಷ,
2025.
1 minute, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ ಬೆಂಚ್ ಕೊಡಿಲಿ,
ಮೇಡಮ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಅವ್ರು ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡಿ.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಕರಗದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾವುದು ಬೇರೆ ಟೆಂಪಲ್?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್?
ಫ್ಲಾಗ್ ಹಾಕಿದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ.
Subject to fulfillment of 11 conditions. It is not dispute so and so 11 applications received.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲಾಗ್ ಹಾಕಿದೀನಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹೈಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ. One of the conditions.
Inviting
is that the
eligible
person-
candidates appointment of Archak. Not eligible.
ಇದಿಲ್ಲ ವಿಭಾಗೀಯ ಪೀಠ.
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಲಾಗ್ ಹಾಕಿದೀನಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ
Flag ಹಾಕಿದ area ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
ಸೇಮ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾಟ್ ದಿ ಹೈಲೈಟ್.
He is not conversant with rituals and traditions of the
He has
temple.
not married ಅಂತ ಅದೇ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ.
ಬಿಡೋಣ.
ಇಲ್ಲ,
But
I may permitted to read my.
Every person who starts the karga, there will be a beginning point for him. So he cannot
I am
be
not on that.
non-suited on the ground that.
Two things. One is his obesity is whatever he said, that he cannot
That
carry.
is not
karga.
stated in the 2025 order with
My
Tahsildar.
lord,
In the
the
2025 order.
coordinate bench observes that, my lord, the one of the applicants came to be rejected on the ground that he was barred by age, and other 5 applications were rejected, including the petitioner on the ground that they were bachelors and not married as on the date of the application. One. And secondly, my lord, for all the 3 times, this year report speaks, my lord. 2016, 18 ಮತ್ತು 23 ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಗ ಹೊರಲು ಈ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಿಂದ ಆದೇಶಿಸಿದ್ದು 2016ನೇ ಸಾಲಿನ ಕರಗ ಮಹೋತ್ಸವ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಕರಗವನ್ನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿತ್ರಾಣಗೊಂಡು ಕರಗ ಮಾರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳಿಗೂ ತಲುಪಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಕುರಿತು ಆನೇಕಲ್ ಪಟ್ಟಣದ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರು ಮತ್ತು ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳು ಅಸಮಾಧಾನ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 2018ನೇ ಸಾಲಿನ ಕರಗ ಮಹೋತ್ಸವ ಪ್ರತಿವಾದಿಗಳು ಆದೇಶಿಸಿದ್ದು ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ, ಇದು ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
2025.
ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ
Past few days
ಈ
ago.
ವರ್ಷವೂ ಸಹ ಅವರು
Past 5 days ago.
ಸರ್, ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಸಹ ಅವರು ಕರಗವನ್ನು
Directed him to pass an
ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ
order.
ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸದೆ
5 days
ನಿತ್ರಾಣಗೊಂಡು
ago.
ನಿಗದಿಯಾದ 18 ಬೀದಿ ತಲುಪಲು ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 2022 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲೂ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ನೀತಿ ಸಂಹಿತೆ ಉಲ್ಲಂಘನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರತಿವಾದಿ ಸೋಯನ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ದಾಖಲಾಗಿದ್ದು
He is not fit ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ,
ಕರಗ ಹೊರಲು ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ?
He cannot carry.
ಯಾಕೆ ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ?
ಹಾ,
Where is the reason? ವಿಫಲತೆಗೆ ಕಾರಣ ಏನು?
In fact,
This is the problem with you, in the sense with your Tahsildar. ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೆಯೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Everything you keep it vague, generate litigation.
I wanted to say this. The scope of inquiry which was demanded to the Tahsildar was only to find out the right person in the hereditary lineage.
Correct.
Then have to enter. It's very simple. Where is any jurisdiction for the Tahsildar to say beyond the orders? It's not once. Division bench referred the matter back. Again, the order was passed by the Tahsildar. We came before this honorable court. This honorable court very specifically said, you are required to follow the division bench directions. Civil court has already decided the matter. Tahsildar, how does he get the jurisdiction to say a person not in the lineage of this hereditary architects will be taking karga? Notice, is he not defying the age-old customs, traditions? He is actually defying the
He is
faith.
not in the lineage.
He is not in the lineage.
That is an admitted fact.
Yes, he cannot come here and argue the matter against us.
so far as
One minute.
I am not.
1 minute. Are you in the lineage?
No. My lord, so far as my lord, the the very same petitioner herein has filed a suit for the relief of declaration in the year 2010. I filed along with my counter. My lord, for the relief of declaration to declare that, my lord, he is the hereditary archak. When he is not the hereditary archak, my lord, where is the question of filing the suit?
What happened to the suit?
That he withdraw that suit.
All right, ಆಮೇಲೆ.
And apart from that, my lord, at the first instance, my lord, the temple has been taken over by the Mujrai department in the year 1990. Prior to that, my lord, it is the, my lord, the heads of the villages, my lord, it is a private temple, my lord, heads of the villages.
Prior to that,
Prior to that,
ಆಮೇಲೆ.
the suit is for the year 1974, my lord, that is prior to
Adela will
1990.
decide. Yes.
Lord, in the meantime, in
You
this.
should stop playing karaga with all this. Tahsildar should act responsibly. ಒಂದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ? That is not medically fit to carry karga or is not idu. So that is not the reason.
That was the reason.
No, that is not the reason. He would have projected that as the first reason if that was the case.
Lord, if
I
that
may
was
be-
the
my
reason,
lord,
I would have run
That
100
is not the
meters in
reason.
10 seconds.
My
What
lord,
is the reason?
He is not, my lord, so far as the petitioner is also concerned, my lord, he is not performing puja. My lord, in this regard, my lord, the commissioner endowment has wrote a
How
letter
is
to
this?
the deputy
Lord,
commissioner
I'm really startled,
stating
my
that,
lord.
my lord, since he
A
is not
person who is
performing the
not in the
pujas of the
lineage, who has
temple,
suffered the orders
let
at
the-
an earlier
let-
instance, he
My
still
lord,
wants to come and make noise.
My lord, I am not a party to those proceedings. It is the heads of the
Is-
villages, my lord, they have filed the suit.
The problem is you are not a party to those proceedings. You are not a party to the lineage.
Yes. I
And
have
all-
no right to claim at all.
No. See, whatever Sachin had submitted the other day,
Yes, Lord.
I was convinced, except with his health.
Correct.
Why I was concerned about that is, while carrying karga, there should not be any
mishap.
incident that would damage, that would harm any public.
But
That
in
is all the concern.
In the 2/4/2025 order of the Tahsildar, he does not
It does
mention
not
that as a
refer to
reason.
that.
He does not refer to that at all. He says, I did not take leave from the government. I have taken leave from the government also.
Lord, in page 157.
No, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ leave ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು vague reason is
Vague,
given.
vague.
Leave
Only-
ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ leave ತಗೊಂತಾರೆ ಅವ್ರು.
ತಗೊಂತಾರೆ. Intent is to prevent me and take away the benefit of the orders of the apex court and
What
division
is
bench.
protected under the entire scheme of the act is the hereditary posts and the hereditary trustees. This can't
Anyway.
be taken away by the Tahsildar like this.
The petitioners, ಈಗ ಅಷ್ಟೇನ prayer ಏನಿದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ? Petition has to be disposed or interim order?
Writ petition has to be disposed.
Disposed of.
Declared as a-
Disposed of.
Can be disposed
But
of.
this order is subject to result
Setting
of this
aside
writ
the
petition.
orders.
This fresh order is subject to result of annexure A and B, C. of
And
this.
prayer be,
No,
my
no,
lord,
ಈಗ petition can be disposed or further pleadings have to come.
No,
We have filed an amendment challenging this 2025 order.
this order is subject to result of this writ petition.
The writ petition could be disposed of only on the short ground because the orders of the Tahsildar is again in violation of the orders of the division bench and the specific mandamus issued by this honorable court.
And
It
they
has to
all
go only
stem
on this
from-
ground.
And they all arise from the 2019 order,
Yes.
which is under challenge. And subsequently, they repeat the same orders.
Tahsildar passes a final
Yes.
order. This order is
Anything
subject to
else?
result-
my lord, from 2010, this ad hoc arrangement has been, my lord, the followed by the Tahsildar. And my lord, it is not, my lord, the hereditary archaks alone. My lord, it is, my lord, the particular community people, my lord, who are performing the karga, my lord. Prior to that also, my lord, the temple has been taken
Division
over by
bench
the
judgment.
temple.
Note of caution.
Yes, my lord, the
Division
division
bench
bench also, my lord, yes, my lord, I would like to take, my lord, attention to the operative portion of the judgment.
Page number 148, sir.
Just a minute.
Page 148.
Page 155.
My lord, 155, just a minute, page 155. My lord, in the circumstances, these appeals are disposed of, order of the Tahsildar so and so is set aside and modified, holding that the said order shall not be a precedent for the ensuing year. And if the appellants 1 and 2, if the appellants 1 and 2 are the hereditary archak, and if an application is filed for the next year, my lord, where it is declared, my lord, either it should be declared by any court or the appropriate forum, where it is
Then-
declared, my lord,
They are
the
not
so far
taken,
as,
my
my lord, the
lord.
hereditary.
Under 25B3, my lord, they are
Kay-
not taken as an
Order on rotation
hereditary
basis.
ಅಲ್ಲ
archak.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ
Order, they are
annexure
not-
Iಷ್ಟು
ಒಂದೇ
clear
ನಿಮಿಷ,
ಆಗಿ
ಒಂದೇ
division
ನಿಮಿಷ,
bench
annexure
cannot be
A.
more clear on the hereditaryship.
My lord, it is, if they were the hereditary archaks,
If an application filed by the next karga.
ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ, ಇಂಕ್ ಪೇಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ kindly turn to ಇಂಕ್ ಪೇಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ 24 annexure A. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ RA report has been submitted. Kindly turn to, my lord, the para 8, ಇಂಕ್ ಪೇಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ 24, para 8 annexure
Now,
A.
who are the hereditary archaks?
My lord, no, it is nowhere, my lord, what have,
Where?
my lord, may make one submission.
Where is it? Who has declared you?
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು,
They are
Where is it?
claiming as an
they
hereditary,
are,
but they are not.
they are claiming as a hereditary archak. my
Wait,
lord.
sir.
Lords,
And the son of Pujari Arjuna.
lords,
No,
page,
Pujari Arjunappa was declared a hereditary archak.
Yes.
Nowhere it is declared.
No.
Page.
Lords, this is, it's an RSA, my lords. RA had decided the matter.
Page 20,
No, no.
running page
54.
54.
Not that.
The fact that, the 6 lines from the top.
Page number 54.
Let us not haul up the proceedings. We'll take it at the end of the day.
Here it says not fact that defendant is hereditary check is
Yes.
clearly established.
Where did you
My
read?
lords, page 54, my lords.
54,
About
seventh
7th line
Who's,
from the top.
who's, ಏನಿದೆ order?
Yes.
line. Committee school,
ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ.
whom Chandrappa is representing.
ಅರ್ಜುನಪ್ಪ,
Seventh line, the fact that defendant is hereditary.
page 54.
54, running page,
ಹಾ.
running page 54, seventh line.
Lords, lords may see from 2 lines above that. The plaintiffs cannot arrogate themselves to remove the archek who is performing pujas from the beginning. The fact that the defendant is a hereditary archek is clearly established not only from the admission of.
Who is the
PW1 and
defendant?
2.
That is the.
Lords, defendants,
No, you are the appellant.
lords, we were the appellant. Lords, we are the appellant and the defendant. Lords,
Oh,
our
the
appeal has been
defendant,
allowed.
Yes.
Lords, then this finding is confirmed, Lords, by this honorable court, the coordinate bench of this honorable court in an RSA. Lords, this may kindly take page 135. At page 136.
ಇದು para 14 of the, my lord, the impugned judgment kindly turn into. There is a findings recorded by the appellate court.
Lords, I'm sorry, page 133, my lords. I stand corrected. Page 133.
In page number
ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ
104
ಎಲ್ಲ
onwards.
ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ.
I,
I will take it at 4:45.
Lords,
ಇವತ್ತಿ ಕರ್ಗ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಲೇಬೇಕು. Yes. I
Lords, the
don't
learned
want other
single judge-
advocates to wait. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.
Lords, learned single judge very specifically said that there was no authorization to make rotation basis or include any person who is not in the lineage. These are the 2 specific that issued by the coordinate bench.
4:45.
Lordships.
Yes. We will finish this today. Yes.